Hi friends. So every month Dan and I take turns to buy a new CD. We have one rule, no now CDs, and then we put it in the car, in the CD player, and we listen to it from start to finish. And then at the end of the month, I do this. And by this, I mean that I sit in front of the camera and I tell you what we bought and what we thought. Because I think that secretly maybe some of you really want to know the spending habits of my husband and I and what we think about every album we buy. That said, in June I got to buy the CD this time, and instead of buying one CD I went a little bit stir crazy because it was our birthdays in June and I ended up buying 3. I bought Dan Slaves Take Control for his birthday. I bought myself an Alkaline Trio album, My Shame Is True, which I'm obsessed with. But the album of the month was Don Broco, Priorities. Now I did actually have to watch a YouTube video to figure out how it was pronounced. It's less like Don Broco as in broccoli and more Don Bro as in, so basically exactly how you'd expect it to be pronounced. An interesting fact for you, they used to be called Club Sex. But obviously they realized that it sounds kind of like a strange nightclub or a bizarre demand for physical battery. Another interesting fact for you, man, I am on a roll today. After they changed their name from Club Sex, they wanted to be called Don Loco, but apparently there's a rapper with that name. However, one of the band members broke his wrist playing football, which is a stupid game. And as a joke, one of the other band members, Bobby, who worked in a call center, decided it was funny to take on the name Don Broco, as in, I broke my wrist. Lads. I knew I wanted to buy an album by Don Broco, as we'll be seeing them in Reading Festival in August this year. But I think in my haze of excitement from running around and buying 3 different CDs, I ended up just grabbing the one on the front of the display instead of actually buying the one from 2018 called Technology, because we're gonna see them live in 2018 and that would have made more sense. Rookie era, Shaz. So the album I bought, Priorities, was released in 2012, followed by Automatic in 2015, and then Technology in 2018. The band is made up of 3 school friends, Matt, Si, and Bobby, and then some other guy called Tom that they met later on and they fell in love with. And they lived happily band together. So the album Priorities would happily fit into any of these 3 genres. Although Don Broco have told the internet that they're a rock band and will always be a rock band. Although their latest release, Technology, is categorized by Google as metal and nothing else. So I feel like maybe they're more of a rock band than when people say the Beatles were a rock band. What? But it definitely seems like Don Broco are happy to push the boundaries of rock and see which genres they bleed into. Bleed out onto? Bleed out onto? They bleed into. And to see which genres they blend into. Much better. But if you like any of these bands, you're sure to like Don Broco, and vice versa. And I like some of these bands too, so if you like me, maybe you'll like them too. I had a hard time finding any negative reviews, except for this one. Is this just an extensive Carlsberg ad? And some other comment that just said, ugly. Man, bullies these days, huh? My favourite track on the album has got to be Yeah Man. I just think it's a banger. Now Now Metacritic gave this album 3.5 stars out of 5. But from me, Don Broco, for your album, Priorities, I give you 3 heads of my husband. Well done, Don Broco. Is it awkward that it's less than what Metacritic gave them? If you like this video, pop that subscribe button, click that little bell icon, hit the like button, and leave me a comment below if you have anything to say about my album choices, about Don Broco, about bullies. I'd love to hear from you. Bye!